Hi, I'm Celestino Luis. This is my second year at GCU, and I am a history major in secondary education. For starters, where I got here today took a lot. My first major experience in life was in JROTC at my high school, where I ascended to the highest rank, and then I fell out of the program due to some confrontation with me and the instructors on how the program should be ran. Also, another big experience in my life was wrestling. I wrestled for 8 years of my life. I have two state championships in the state of California in the 220 weight division, and wrestling has gave me a big meaning on not only time but also physicality. You don't have to be the strongest person on the mat to win, and that's one of my mottos. So you don't have to be the strongest in everything. As long as you continue to and never give up at anything, you should be able to win still. Another experience in my life actually leads into my hobbies. For my hobbies, I'm not really too physical. Um, Gambling is a big hobby of mine because here in California, the casino age limit is over 18. So I tend to spend most of my free time gambling. Money, in my experience, has never really been an issue because I've always seemed to find work, um, regardless of where I am. Work always tends to find me. From transferring from California to Arizona, I fell out of my job at Lowe's, and then I found another job at Harbor Freight Tools, where I currently work at for the last 2 years, and I've actually risen to the ranks of head sales associate in the state of California. So money has never been an issue, but I tend to be bad with money. If I see it, I spend it. So that has added to my social experience. When it comes to social comparison and where I tend to put myself with other people, I like to put myself with smart people, but also risk takers. I have a bad choice of friends. I guess I could say, because I never seem to stick with them. I really don't really have a best friend, but I have many friends. Um, Other life experiences have been with my family. They kept pushing me to be the best I could, even in stuff I didn't want to be the best in. Um, Relationship wise, that's a hard one. My last relationship with a significant other, her name was Yami. I was with her for 2 years, and I got cheated on my way to Arizona actually. So relationships been kind of tough. It's I've never really gotten over it, I guess you can say. And I dated in college, and it's just had me bring my guard up, and I've never been able to get around that. I still fight it to this day, but I tend to try to get through it. So that's also relationship has also led me down wrong paths through alcohol and through tobacco and sometimes and marijuana, which I've gotten over. I don't do anymore, but it's just really tough to overcome certain hardships and experiences in life, and it's really, I don't know. It's you just got to keep going. Wrestling has gotten me through a lot of my hard experiences in life, because no matter how small the guy is or how big the guy is, how big the challenge or how small the challenge, if you long as you keep pushing through it and you watch that clock, you'll get through almost anything and everything. I guarantee it. Um, as far as other hobbies, I like driving. I traded my Civic, brand new Civic, for a used Mustang because I didn't have fun driving my Civic. So I guess another hobby of mine is making somewhat bad choices, I guess you can say. But I tend to live in the moment. I know it's not a big accomplishment or a big, I should brag on, but I feel like if I can live the life I want to live now, this minute, when it comes to money, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to work, then I won't have any regrets. And that's the biggest fear of mine, is having regrets. I guess I've gotten that from many of my life experiences through high school, through middle school, through just family life, and through relationships. As long as I did everything in my power to make it the best experience for me, then I shouldn't have any regrets. But I guess that is me. I am a avid gambler. I'm a smart kid who is in love with history. That's why I chose to do secondary history and education, and I've experienced a lot, and I can't wait for my future experiences. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this year is more successful.